morning. What seems to be the matter, dear?
My pillow. Could you fluff it for me?
Of course, of course. With your hollering like that, I was afraid something happened to you. Glad to see you're okay, though. Oh, and you look so lovely this morning. Better than yesterday, for certain.
My pillow?
Oh, of course. There we are, dear. I thought something happened with you calling like that. It's not good for your health, Victoria. Your dear heart may give out on you. But everything seems to be okay now.
Jess, can you bring me soup since you're leaving, you know?
Right. I'll be right back with the soup. Now, you tell me if this soup's too hot.
That's good.
Glad you think so, dear.
Jess, when I was your age, I envisioned a husband, a career as the secretary for the Vice President of Internal Affairs, Mr. Anderson. Never for once did I imagine that I'd be confined to a bed with a nurse like you. Oh, no, not that you're unkind or anything, but I miss Tom so much. Did I tell you that we've been married for 38 years? August 10th would come around, it would have been 39 years together.
I know. It's a shame that he had to pass like that. It must be so difficult for you.
Oh, yes. Sometimes, I swear, I can hear him calling my name in the dark, dark night. Or sometimes in a thunderstorm. I swear that he comes to me in this very room and leans over the bed. Much like you do, really.
Oh, that's good, dear. Wait a minute. He comes here?
Yes.
In this room?
Right where you're standing.
Oh, really? How often does he come here?
Whenever there's a storm.
Oh, I see. Better increase the dose. Better safe than sorry. Time for your medicine, Victoria.
Already? Good thing you're here to remind me.
Funny how time seems to go by so quickly, isn't it?
Oh, yes. Tom and I used to go to Calm Water Lake together. We had a cabin and a boat. I think it was blue and white. I would wake up in the morning hearing the birds chirping. It was so calm, so peaceful.
Your life now appears pretty calm and peaceful, isn't it?
I suppose so, but Tom isn't here.
Right now? Well, I have your medicine and your water. I'll make sure you swallow each one.
You'll feel better now, in due time.
Thank you. You know, it's not these pills that makes me think that Tom comes here. It's because he really does. I can even smell the musk from his favorite cologne after he leaves. Death could never separate him from me because he loves me too much. And I hope that someday you feel that way toward a young man too.
Oh, yes, that does sound nice. But there's something to be said, too, about the single life, with no man trying to tell me what to do or say or whatnot. With a daddy like mine, it makes sense I'm not that eager. Drunk, liar, and a cheat. Oh, he was a rather nice man with a liquor bottle in one hand and a belt in the other, chasing me around that room with that grin on his face. I can see it, even now. Of course, my legs were fast enough so I could outrun him. But my mother wasn't so lucky.
Well, what happened then, Jess?
Well, he took the belt, held it to her throat, and the rest is a blur.
Well, single life is all good and fine when you're young, but there will come a time when all the men your age will be married with children of their own. And the young man just won't be interested. Who'll be ringing then?
Married men are always an option. When you get sick of him, send him back to his wife. It's a real benefit of that particular arrangement.
If you're a hussy.
Or human, perhaps. Have you heard about Miss Sanchez from across the street? She's having an affair with her mailman, cable guy, and gardener all at the same time. Well, not literally. Or at least I hope not. And you'd think that would exhaust her, but no. And she even keeps all her activities from her husband. He does not have one single clue. And there are loads of people who do it and feel fine afterwards, not feeling weaker or the least bit ashamed about it all.
Still no excuse for lack of modesty. The type of women who go after married men are always the women who wear showy jewelry, tight barely their clothes, and too much perfume, especially Miss Sanchez. Hussies. Oh, and you. Apparently, huh? What's the matter?
Oh, nothing.
Then why did you sigh like that?
Did I? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
Tell me what's wrong.
I would rather not.
Tell me.
Am I bound to tell you everything?
Oh, there is something on your mind. You tell me.
Have you ever had a friend? Someone that you care about dearly and don't want to see get hurt?
Of course. Angela, my best friend in school.
Oh, that's good.
Why did you laugh and your eyes dart off to the side like that when I said she was my best friend?
Did my eyes do that?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
No need to shout about it. Now, your friend doesn't happen to be Angela Morris.
Yes.
Huh, oh dear.
Why?
A petite woman with curly blonde hair and blue eyes. Does that sound like your friend?
Yes, but how did you know?
Oh, I heard Tom mention her a few times. And he always lit up with a smile when he did. But don't worry. I'm sure it's nothing.
Did Tom really smile while talking about her?
Oh, yes. Usually I would be preparing soup for him. Seeing that I was his nurse as well as yours, it was fitting for me to do that. His favorite was chicken noodle.
Yes, but how did he talk about Angela?
What do you mean?
How did he appear? Was he really happy when he talked about her?
I guess so.
Oh, he either was or he wasn't. Was he happy?
Yes. Now that you mention it, he was happy.
She did come around the house a lot.
I noticed that too. They seem like such good friends. Of course, it all seemed quite innocent to me. They were both so concerned about you.
What do you mean by such good friends?
Just that. Oh, did you think for a moment that your Tom would be interested in Angela? Ridiculous.
I'm glad to hear that.
Of course, I did see them hug for quite a long time.
Really?
But friends hug. And some friends may stroke each other's backs like they used to.
Oh, I don't want to hear anymore.
I'm only telling you because I am your friend.
Yes, you are. You're a good friend, Tess. Thank you for telling me.
You look upset. See, I wouldn't have said anything if I had known that.
I just don't want to discuss this any further.
I understand. I hope I haven't hurt you.
No, it's those hussies.
What about them?
Women who seduce men are hussies. And that's that. Oh.
Oh, you sound like my mother. Poor heart. I mean that both figuratively and literally. What I mean is that she was such a sweet soul. That and her heart went out on her, suffered a heart attack. Do you know what would make this room look a little cheerier? Flowers. But now we have a new problem. What type would suit this room? Help dress it up a little. Magnolias? Pansies? Maybe. Roses. Oh, so romantic. But no, not for this room anyway. I know. Daisies. I was only wondering why I had not thought of this earlier. Running up and down those stairs really wears on my legs. Medicine worked. Well, I suppose you'll be calling for lunch as usual in a few hours or so. Better get started on that. Chicken noodle soup sounds good.
I was pretending to see what you'd do if you thought I was passed out.
Oh, that was rather sneaky of you. But don't worry. Your medicine should be working any moment now. You can only take so much, dear. Being human and all.
Tess, fluff my pillow.